Oh, hey there! You wondering what's going on in the Calgary real estate market? Well, why don't you stick around while I share with you my September 2021 Calgary market update right after this!
Everybody's moving in. Let the fun begin.
Hello everybody and welcome back. My name's Steve Strachan. I'm a local realtor here in Calgary, Alberta with RE/MAX First, and welcome to my channel where I talk all things real estate in Calgary and living in the Stampede City. Yee-haw! In today's video, I'm going to share with you my September 2021 market update. But before we do, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put new videos out every week. So if you don't want to miss one, just hit that notification button below. And I'd love to hear from you if you've got a comment, a question, or maybe a suggestion for a video that you would like to see me do in the future. Send me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I know the anticipation is killing you. What happened in the real estate market in September 2021? Let's get this going. Okay, let's take a quick peek at an overview first of the market conditions in September 2021. And we can see that we've divided or separated the market into four distinct property types or product types. We've got detached homes, we've got semi-detached homes, we've got row and townhomes, and we've got apartments. Now, it's important to do this to begin with so that we can identify what each property type is doing, because each one has its different market conditions. So let's first take a look at what's happened with detached products. We've seen the average price of that detached home increase by an average of 6.1%. The average price of a detached home now in Calgary sits at about $581,000. New listings increased by 6% from September 2020 to September 2021 and rose to 1,562 new listings coming on the market. And sales exploded from 2020 by 20% in 2021 to 1,268. You can see there on the bottom, the average days on market were 36. Now, something to keep in mind here are these statistics that are always shared with the general public are averages. And averages are a great place to kind of get a baseline, but it doesn't necessarily reflect the conditions of the property you're either trying to sell or you're trying to buy. And in order to do that, we have to drill down and look at what's going on in the quadrant and specifically the community that you're either looking to buy or sell in order to provide an accurate assessment. Don't say, hey, honey, let's put the house on the market because they've gone up 6%, because everything is relative. So always look at statistics with a questioning mind and wonder, what does this all include? Because as much detail as we can get is going to help us make educated decisions whether buying or selling. Let's take a look at the semi-detached products. There was an average decrease in price of 2.7%, and that the average price of a semi-detached home sits at $464,000 and change. New listings increased by 6%, and we had 296 new semi-detached products enter the market in September 2021. And wow, look at that, 37% increase in sales in September 2021 in the semi-detached product, and that represented 210 sales. Days on market were 42. So let's just stop and have a look at that one statistic. Because when we hear something like, there was a 37% increase, everybody goes, oh man, wow, that's crazy. And then we realize that the 37% relates to 210 sales. So although the 37% sounds really exciting and motivating, and man, the market's on fire, when we realize that it only represents 210 sales, it helps to put things into perspective. So always question what those percentages represent whenever you're looking at these statistics. It's an important point and something to always keep in mind. The row and townhomes, and we can see that the average price of a townhome September 20 to 21 decreased by about 4%, and the average price is sitting right around $316,000. The number of new listings in the row and townhomes rose by 5%, and we had 417 new row homes or townhomes enter the market during that month. And again, sales rocketed up, a mind-melting 24%, and represented 318 sales. Days on market were 52. Now, the days on market statistic can be really helpful regardless if you're a buyer or a seller in identifying where the specific property is currently sitting in that marketplace. If we've exceeded the average days on market, perhaps it's priced too high. If we've got all kinds of interest but people aren't giving us the price that we want before that days on market average time, I think we should wait it out. We should be a little bit patient. So always look and be aware of what the days on market of a specific property is and how that relates to the average days on market of that property type in that specific community. It'll help you make a super intelligent, educated real estate decision. Okay, let's jump in and have a look at the apartment category year over year from 2020 to 2021. And we can see that the average price of an apartment has decreased by 0.6%. And the average price of an apartment in September 2021 was $257,000 and change. New listings increased by 9%, and we saw 632 new apartments enter the marketplace, and sales absolutely jetted to a mind-numbing 51%, where we saw 366 sales. The average days on market were 65. Okay, so if I came up to you and I said, hey, do you know that real estate sales from September 2021 to September 2022 increased by almost 27%? Wow! If I told you that the average price of a home in September 2020 rose in September 2021 by 8.6%, you'd say, holy crap, that's incredible. And I would say, yeah, but stop and think about it. Where were we in September 2020? We were in the middle of a global pandemic, which put downward pressure on pretty much everything. So whenever you're looking at these statistics, whenever we're reviewing monthly updates, it's important to put some perspective around it and take some time to interpret those statistics to help us make educated real estate decisions. There's always a story behind the numbers. It's important to ask where they came from, what it includes, what it excludes, because when we have the numbers correct, we know that we can make wise decisions. So take your time. Definitely get informed. Monthly updates are helpful in tracking the movement of the market, but we need to get far more detailed in what we're asking and what we're looking for. Well, that was my Calgary real estate market update for September 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. And what I hope you're taking away from this is challenge those numbers. Understand what they represent and realize that they're averages, and we need to dig deeper to find out how those statistics affect you, whether you're buying or selling. Get educated, and when you do, you will make a smart real estate decision, regardless if you're on the buying side or the selling side. My name's Steve Strachan with RE/MAX First. Subscribe to my channel, ring my notification bell, leave me a comment or a question. I'd love to get a like. Makes me feel good. And remember, folks, a day without laughter is truly a day wasted. Have a great day, and I hope to see you again.
Commence launch countdown to Funk City. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Digging the vibe, Funk City. Funk City. Funk City. Funk City.